Now, inside we have a solid wood board. It's completely solid, no holes, openings, gaps, or trapdoors, and it's also completely solid on this side. If you were to look up the word solid in a dictionary, you would see a picture of this board. Trust me. Okay, we'll put it back inside. And Leonora will climb in and have a seat on the board. Now the object here is to cause Leonora to travel magically from this compartment up here, down through the solid board, into this big compartment down here. Now to do this, it requires a great deal of concentration, not to mention a lot of physical effort, but mostly on her part. I don't think so. I think she'd rather do it the magical way. Here's what it looks like. She travels magically from this compartment down through the solid board into this compartment down here. It only takes a second, and there she is just like that. Yes. Sometimes I fool myself. But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, okay, fine, he can make her travel from this box through the solid board down into this big box down here. That's fine for the kids. But can he make her travel from this big box over through this solid wall into this little box way over here? Well, of course I can. If I couldn't, I wouldn't bring it up, right? Once again, it only takes a second, and there she is. Oh, I forgot to explain something. In order for this to work, she has to shrink to 12 inches in height. Well, how else? It's a small box. You're not buying it, are you? I can tell. It's really her. I'll show you. Watch. Put it there. Check it out. She's not here. And not here. Not here. And not even over here. I wasn't kidding.
Where'd you go?
But of course we have a little problem here. Everybody's a little confused. And my wife is 12 inches tall. That's not good, you know what I mean. I always said my wife was a real doll, but this is ridiculous. So we'll close everything back up and see what we can do. You know, this kind of reminds me of my childhood. Well, it's not what you're thinking. It's just that I had 4 sisters. Now, I could get used to the hand-me-down toys, but I never quite got used to the hand-me-down clothes. That's another story. We won't get into that. Okay, we'll put her back inside. Like so. And once again, it only takes a second. And just like that, she disappears from this box over here. And now she will reappear back here once again, full size. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is multi-level magic.